Okay, this is one of the craziest stories I saw today. A professional cornhole player and quadruple amputee is arrested for murder. Let's get into it. Okay, so this is Dayton Webber. He's 27 years old. He's 18 in this picture, but he's a professional cornhole player, quadruple amputee. He is being accused of a man in the front seat of his car during an argument on Sunday in his hometown in Maryland. And supposedly, this is what the sheriff's office said, that passengers in the back seat of the car saw Webber shoot Bradrick Michael Wells, also 27, and then he pulls over and he asks them to help him get the body out of the car. They refuse. They get out of the car. They leave. And at that point, Webber flees with the victim still in the car. All the passengers supposedly know each other. And then 2 hours later, residents at Charlotte Hall, Maryland, about 14 miles away from where the shooting took place, report a body in the yard. Sheriff's officers and responders identified, Michael Wells and pronounced him dead at the scene. This is an insane story. To get shot by a quadruple amputee is insane. And when I first read the story, I didn't believe it. I was thinking to myself, how does he even operate a firearm, right? So, but luckily for us, Dayton is a supposed YouTuber. People know him. So he's got videos up. So let's take a look at one of those. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So as I'm watching this, right? Okay, that's enough. Okay. As I'm watching that, right? I guess my thought is, I assume he's driving, right? So he's driving. How does he have time to do all that with passengers in the car? Nobody decided to intervene at all. That I don't know. That's insane. Where does he keep that thing when he's driving? Like, you see that, right? It takes all his limbs to operate that handgun. How is this possible? It's insane. Maybe we need to know more about this guy. He is a professional cornhole player. I guess he doesn't like to use prosthetics when he plays cornhole. Let's watch a little bit about him playing cornhole. We got to see this as well. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay, I can see he's got a huge advantage in cornhole, since he can just line his body up against the backboard or the other side. He can actually guarantee his shot to go straight into the middle every single time. See, he lines up his body, so then it's always a straight toss every single time, while the other guy is moving all over the place, right? So that means the other guy has to align his shot every single time, while Dayton just stays in the same spot. And he just knows that, as long as he stays in that spot, throws straight, he's got it. Let's learn more about this guy. Okay, so Webber Dayton, at 10 months old, he was diagnosed with a rare bacterial infection. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Basically gives him 3% chance of living. And the only way for them to save his life was for them to get the infection all out of his system. So that's when they had to amputate all his limbs. Oh, what? Interesting. So ESPN found him back in 2010 when he was 10 years old. And he did all kinds of different sports, football, wrestling. Apparently when he was 12, he was 4th in his weight class in the Southern Maryland Junior League Wrestling. Very interesting. Okay, wrestling was his favorite sport until he found cornhole. Well, besides allegedly, we want to say allegedly because this just happened, him shooting somebody and that person, his story is actually in a way inspirational because 3% chance to live becomes 2020's Maryland's best cornhole player. This guy, did sports and whatnot, even though with his limitations. Inspiring story. I just still think it's insane that he was able, because just watched him operate a firearm, was able to pull off this. I don't know. I'm chuckling because I just find it. How is that even possible? One, I assume he's driving. The only reason I say I assume he's driving is because all the other witnesses, they call them passengers, right? And they said that they got out of the car because they didn't help him, dump the guy. So I assume he's driving, unless someone else is driving and he was just the muscle, right? Took the other guy out. But like, how is this even if he was not driving, we watched him operate the firearm. It takes almost all his limbs. What was the other guy doing?